everyone, so welcome to another Halloween makeup madness, and today we have a special guest. We have my nephew here. Come into and today we're gonna do this look on him, and he volunteered himself to let me do an eye-popping tutorial. Yay! So yes, and I hope you guys enjoy this and keep on watching. So the first step that I did was I put Vaseline everywhere, all over his eye. Next, I put a cotton pad, an actual pad, not a cotton ball, but a cotton pad on his eye where the prosthetic would be. And I'm just placing that over, making sure it fit, and if it needed to be cut, I had cutting it a little bit. And then over the cotton pad, I'm just putting some latex on the edge so the cotton pad can stick to his face. Next, I'm using face paint, which is in brown, and this is by Wolf Effects, and I'm just coloring the pad in and then getting the eye prosthetic that I had made earlier. And to attach the eyepiece on, I'm getting more latex, putting that in the middle of the eye patch. Just getting latex, letting it get tacky and kind of dry a little bit before I put the red yarn on. And trust me when I say this is going to take a very, very long time to apply it. I even applied latex on the red yarn. It was a little difficult for it to stick on. It kept coming off or falling off. So we had to like press it on, and I had to keep my finger there for a very long time. The main thing was just to keep applying latex, keep using pressure to apply it on. I even used my finger, the back of a brush to do it, like the brush handle of one of my tools. This one was kind of difficult because the ball itself wasn't heavy. For some reason the yarn just wasn't sticking on there very good. But at the end we did it, and it came out pretty good. I mean, this was my first time doing this look. It was very challenging, and I loved it. I did have a lot of fun, and I learned a lot while doing this look. Next, I'm taking a piece of bald cap that I had cut up earlier, and I'm just measuring it for his eye. I wanted to use this piece for his eyelid, so I used latex to make sure that it would stick on, and then I folded the latex. As you can see here, I folded it to make it look like it was an eyelid, and then any extra piece that was kind of coming off, I just cut it and sized it to his eye area. Then I did the exact same piece to the bottom eyelid, and I know this was a little difficult to make, and I would like to kind of remake this tutorial maybe in a couple of months or so when I get more practice and when I get more advanced, because this was my first attempt doing it, and I kind of did it just for fun. I thought you guys would like to see it. And Aiden thought it was cool to have an eyeball popping out. But anyways, I do want to tell you guys that when wearing a fake prosthetic such as this covering your eyesight, be careful what you're looking at and everything, because Aiden was getting a headache, but I also noticed that he was playing on a video game in the dark while wearing his little fake eyeball. And so when you're covering one of your eyes and you're so used to looking at with both of your eyes, just be careful where your surroundings are, and make sure that you're stable, because my poor nephew was getting a headache with only using one eye. Just wanted to let you guys know that though. The Maybelline Fit Me Dewy foundation in number 220. Just to kind of blend that in. And then after that, we are going to get some Black and Red Cream by the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers palette, and this is in the Vampires palette, and I'm going to try to paint under his lid.
and maybe right here, because this is where all the action happened with his eyeball coming out. And maybe on the lower lid, because of course some of the blood dripped there. His eyeball came out with some veinage and some, I'm gonna do some on the strings, nerves and brain stuff, not brain, eyeball things. Next I'm gonna get Ben Nye's thick blood, and if I had a tool or a spatula I would use it, but since I don't, still, I'm getting a toothpick. And Aiden is getting restless. I'm going to go under his flap and put this on there. This will make it look a little bit realistic. Got his eye. And even getting some thick blood stuff on the veinage. So it looked like some of the veins had broken. Things like that. So we're getting that. I feel like that's enough blood. Well, thick blood. So now I'm going to go with some stage blood, and this is more runny. And this looks wet. It's not, it does dry up, so it won't stay wet throughout the whole look. It just looks like it's wet.
And we're going to let the stage blood dry a little bit so it can stay shiny. If you don't let this dry, it will go everywhere and stain everything. And you would usually put some eyelashes right here, some fake eyelashes, but since I don't have any.
This is the finished look. Look at them, Papa. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little first edition kind of eye-popping experience tutorial. This was fun to do, very challenging, very challenging. This was my first attempt, and I hope you guys enjoy. Want to say bye?
Bye.
And you can also follow Aiden on Instagram. He has an Instagram account, and it's called Aiden Rules the World. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at WhitneyEstes21, and I will see you guys later. Bye! You can hear my dad in the background talking to a cat. It smells like bananas, you said?
Yeah.